terrorist.
Stop simping for Al Qaeda.
Not my aunt's husband, Uncle Al Qaeda.
Yes, everyone, stop simping for Al Qaeda. It's the finale episode of Things from the Flood. Hello, hi, how are you? If you're still watching, this is the final episode. Still the final episode. I mean, if you were watching at all.
Yeah, if you're just like watching, like hanging out, like.
Thank you? Question mark. If you were watching.
Salud.
If you were watching, thank you. If you weren't, go fuck yourself.
I mean, yeah, they're never gonna hear it, so exactly.
Yeah, I could talk shit about you all day. Your hair's stupid.
Yeah, you showed them in particular.
You're not gonna get that job promotion that you were looking out for. Susan down the hall's gonna get it because she's more prepared than you are.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
And all Susan does is talk about her cats.
Don't forget, everybody, we did not do experience at the end of last episode.
Did we not?
We
No.
did not.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure y'all got 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess that we got 5.
I definitely got 5.
Everybody but Ashley got 5.
I got
Actually-
6.
Ashley got shot.
Ashley doesn't have anything because she's dead.
You get bonus XP
He's
for
not-
being a bullet spot.
Do you get bonus XP for being dead? Who knows?
As the resident expert as the first character to get shot this campaign, I would like to say we should all get bonus XP for being shot. Except Nicholas, because you did it yourself.
I tried to get the storytelling, the story XP. It didn't work.
Didn't work.
And yet here we are in an almost perfect, if not slightly wrong, because the science dad is insane
Science dad.
with a god complex.
But here we are, born to be kings. We're the princes of the universe.
All right, I'm gonna do the thing, the concepts of the loop.
Principles of the flood.
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Everything is a circle, and everything goes in a circle. Some things change in a circle, but other things stay the same. Circles go in loops, such as a railroad, and railroads can sometimes run out of coal.
I want
And
to
when you
fuck your mom in masks now.
Jeez.
Wow.
I'm planning to do it. I'm going to do it now.
I mean,
I want you to know that.
she'd probably be into it. So.
Cool.
So how many of those principles were that?
That I don't think he even got done with one.
Everything changes, everything falls apart.
Like the railroad of olden times.
Can you mute him?
I can.
The adventures are dangerous. The adventures are dangerous, but exciting.
She's off of the tracks too.
Tracks.
Everyday life.
She's
Like
off
a railroad.
like a railroad.
Conflict.
My
You
next
playing like Monopoly and only got the railroads or something? Is that
Yeah.
why? It's
All right, Felix, your turn. They barely got one. Let's see if you can get all 5.
The adventures are exciting but dangerous, and only you can solve them.
That was
Like a
And
railroad.
it's still not right, but close.
I didn't think I was right.
Oh, wait,
This
no,
is
that
why I
was-
was waiting for you to say them. You have the list.
Yeah, I do have the list, but the Rez was like, "I'm gonna go ahead and do it," and then he didn't.
You should have realized. From
I have the
from
ball.
Oh, I knew.
I just
Everything
wanted to see where that was
changes.
going.
Everything falls apart. Everyday life is full of demands, boredom, and conflict. The mysteries are exciting but dangerous, and only you can stop them.
Oh, I missed that one word.
You were using totally different words that basically said the same
You're
thing.
neither a kid nor an adult, but an awkward in between teen.
That is also wrong because it is just you are neither kids nor adults.
Oh my God, does it have to be
there's
perfect
no
word for word?
There's no A's or ands in it.
Semantics.
All right.
I'm
It has to be word for word.
I'm subtracting an experience from everybody who got it wrong. The game is played scene by
scene.
scene, and the world is described collaboratively. So I finished, so I gained 5 experience.
Alright.
Wilma shoots Ashley again.
Wilma levels up.
Well,
Wilma levels up.
Rita, I'm gonna fuck your real world mom.
I mean, good luck.
I feel like he's going to get depressing.
Nope. Just good luck. You're gonna need
Alright.
it. Anyways.
Boy.
So, last time, 2 weeks ago, maybe longer, I don't remember. It's been a while. You all realized that you needed to intervene on what was happening at the Foundation during the party in order to break the cycle that had been going on with this time loop. There was discussions of becoming terrorists. Their discussions were quickly shut down, dragged outside, shot, and buried very far into the earth where no one could find it.
I resurrected that fucking
And then you all decided to instead take a car and just drive up there because 2 people have family members that work there in very high positions. So just showing up and saying, you're supposed to be here to watch it happen with your family actually worked out when Ashley lied her way into getting you all inside.
I think all of our family works at the loop.
Probably. But
Yeah.
we specifically went off of the security and the Buxleys.
Oh,
So,
sure, they're higher.
yeah, they were able to get you guys in, really with no questions asked. And when you were there, you all were finally able to meet William Buxley Sr. BB was able to see his father again after not knowing where or when he went in 5 years. To say that it may not be the same William Buxley Sr. is kind of not true, because this is a timeline where the incident didn't happen and it just kind of did the Terminator thing where it's like history has to repeat itself, so all you did was push it back, and so the Loop Foundation stopped being Skynet and became Genesis, and then everybody forgot about it because it was bad. And so I am. I'm just making movie comparisons to the very real thing that is happening here. If you've never seen Terminator Genesis, it's bad. Don't watch it.
I saw half of it, and then I got bored.
Yeah, I watched all of it, and it was bad. It never got good. But it's that same principle where it was just like, the bad thing didn't happen because something stopped it. And so instead of writing itself out of existence, it just kind of went a little further down the road and was like, I'll just pop up here and change my name and no one will notice. So, when you all showed up to watch the firing of the Super Collider to connect Stillwater with the Foundation over in Sweden, some bad shit started to happen. Namely in the form of... I did say it was Buxley Sr. who did it, right? I'm trying to remember.
Buxley Sr. turned and shot Ashley's dad, who was wearing
body armor.
But, still, that shit hurts.
It shit hurts. The scientists tried to pull a coup, and they incapacitated a number of the security. Ashley had the bright idea of running not once but twice at Gunman. Once to check on her father, and then a second time to reach the portal. And I guess she can dodge bullets now, because she did. It's pretty impressive. She dodged bullets. She took out her spoon and she sliced one bullet. It was yeah, we decided that wasn't something that happened. In another timeline, it definitely did. But we were on this branching timeline where she wasn't able to use the spoon to slice a bullet. The other Ashley looked like a complete badass and definitely didn't get shot. Or maybe she did get shot and died. It's like Schrodinger's Ashley.
With the timeline where nothing happens, like, oh, it doesn't work.
It's Schrodinger's Ashley. In the other timeline, Ashley died when she got shot. That's why you're alive.
Sure.
Yeah.
Ashley
Good-
Schroeder will have to
Good for you.
Yeah. So Ashley lives in a state between living and dying because she's currently on the floor bleeding out from a gunshot wound.
Nobody look at her. She'll just stay in stasis forever.
Yep. If you guys don't look or acknowledge it, she will never die. That is how that
I like
works.
to think that Signa's the most
becoming
practical,
time
like,
gone.
sciencey person.
Anyway.
It's just like, that's not how bleeding out works. You have to help her.
That's not how
you
that
shoot
works.
someone, they die even if you're not looking at them.
Yeah, so that is where we pick up the scene here. Ashley has currently taken a bullet and is staring down the barrel of her shooter, Wilma Jobs, and she pulls the hammer back of this revolver, and she looks and she says, "You just had to try and do something other than what I told you to."
Where did I get shot?
You got shot in the stomach.
Okay.
Ooh, that's bad.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not.
8 hours to die.
You're in a lot of pain, but you're gonna be you're fine for cinematic purposes. This is a stage injury, so you can talk for as long as you want, but then when you go blah, you died.
So it's the thing where, like, you can cover it with your jacket and no one notices you're fucking shot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but for all intents and purposes, because of the way the mechanics of this works, as long as you don't take another injury, you won't need to, or a scar, you won't need to roll for it, and it looks like it's treatable at the moment, because that is just how the mechanics of this game works. You are shot, you are in a bad spot, but you are not dying yet until you fail a roll. And so she says, all you had to do was make sure William Buxley Sr. died. And you couldn't even get that right. Message.
Just like kind of clutching my stomach, I like fall to my knees, just like instinctively trying to staunch the bleeding, and just slowly like look up. Please tell me that was a time bullet.
Time bullet? No, this wasn't a time bullet. It was a regular bullet. You have the time gun. You were supposed to kill William Buxley Sr. This is a regular bullet because you didn't follow the instructions.
What if you
Jesus
shoot
Christ,
him
people
now?
outside.
Why?
It could be your parents picking up the dogs.
It's not. I mean, well, it might be.
I also.
Yeah, like, hang on, I might have to actually check. No, it's spam, and it wasn't our door. It's the neighbors. I mean, it was like, huh. Let me check, because they didn't schedule anything for that.
Yeah, it's because you had mentioned like they're supposed to be here, but they weren't.
Well, the original plan was, but I also said it was like, but we can hold on to them until Monday if you really want. And I was like, okay. Anyways, so the question came up of, well, what if we shoot him now? She kind of sneers and she's like, shooting him now doesn't matter. He didn't go into the portal. He didn't become God. He can't die now because all it's going to do is mess things up and set us back again.
While this is going on, I'm going to attempt to sneak.
Certainly.
Can I put my gloves on my feet?
No. No. In fact, you can't.
All right.
Oh, you piece of shit.
Well, you know.
Sneak body, please.
Yep. You miss all the shots you don't take, Felix.
It's 2 successes, so there's a carryover with that. Then let me get to it.
Yes, I routinely forget to open these books before we start playing.
Sneak
I
is
never
on. Sneak is on 76. Yeah, you probably should. You get a plus. Give 1 success to another team acting at the same time, or a +1 bonus die to a later roll relating to this one. So you could bank it for a +1. You could find something unexpected or more of what you were looking for.
I think I'm going to bank this because I think this whole situation is going to get very hairy very quickly.
Oh, very likely.
I'm going to want that +1.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to start sneaking. So as we last left Nicholas, he was holding the time gun to William Buxley Jr.'s head to try to get his dad to relax, and then all of this shit started spewing. His girlfriend got shot. That's bad. And now Wilma, whom he hates with a fiery passion because of her stupid computer.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to start sneaking his way because Wilma's not paying any attention to him.
No. She's monologuing. She's not paying attention to you.
So he's going to start sneaking up to try to get up to the portal, like, from behind? Because you said it was a Stargate.
It is a Fargate, yes. A legally distinct Fargate.
So Fargates have a back door.
I mean, it's open from both ends. Not necessarily a back door, yeah.
So I'm trying to go from the other side.
Why?
And now Nicholas, the variable is going to be Time God.
Oh.
People stop trying to be Time God and be Time not God.
Nah, they gotta do it. It's what's gonna happen.
So yeah, that's what I'm in the process of doing. I'm sure that's gonna be a hot second or two.
Ashley asks the question, why? And she kind of looks down and she says, why? Why? Because I needed this to go perfectly so I could get back. I've been here the longest. I deserve to be able to go back. I deserve to be able to have a normal life. And you ruined it again.
Who are you?
You really haven't figured it out?
Your Time God?
C'est imbécile. You hadn't thought why I haven't shown up yet in any of the other instances? It's because I was out of time. I've been trying to fix it this whole time.
Why didn't you tell me?
I did. I've told you every single time that you go back. And I tell you exactly what needs to be done. And it always gets messed up. All you had to do was make sure he died.
So you're just gonna shoot us now? What's the plan?
Maybe if I kill you, this loop will stop.
I don't think that's how loops work.
Well, I've tried everything else. I've tried for 25 years now. Pretty sure that was what I said. It's fine.
A monologue. I don't have to make sense.
Yeah, I'm evil and hellbent on becoming a god. I wasn't Time God, but I'll become Time God now, and I'll be able to fix it.
Okay. So just go through the portal? Like,
Let me go through. Let me fix it.
She pulls the hammer back on the gun. No. You had your chance. You did everything but what I told you to do. Again. Fixing it now that you know it's screwed up doesn't do anything. It has to be done correctly. That's how this works. That's how all of it works. That's why we're still here, because it wasn't done correctly the first time.
And how do you know it's not finished yet?
Because the instant he goes through that portal is when it happens. And you stopped that from happening. We've gone beyond the threshold. The reset's going to happen.
What if it just doesn't happen this time? Because fucking using the portals doesn't happen.
You're not listening. Every time this happens, something messes it up. That means he doesn't go through the portal, or he does, but something has changed, and it messes it up, and it has to reset. Him going through the portal when he's supposed to is the right set of events.
I have the greatest thing to say.
Yeah, go for it.
Right before Nicholas steps through the portal, he just says, "Variable!" and then jumps.
What are you doing?
Give me a move body roll, please.
I'm going to use my +1.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have a time knife. You can't fix it.
I have a time gun.
There's no time god currently, so
I mean, I don't know why I'm actually upset. I'm glad you're rolling really well.
You son of a bitch!
You son of a bitch, that actually worked. I'm so proud of you. So, give one success to another team, carry over dice. You can impress someone or remain undetected. Well, I think one of those is out of the window.
I remain undetected.
Yeah.
Variable!
Variable! What the fuck was that?
I whisper yell it, "Variable!"
She shoots Ashley and says, "Stop saying variable."
what does it mean?
Yeah. Alright. And so, Nicholas declares variable, and Wilma has enough time to do the, like, slow turn, eyes go wide. She tries to turn the gun to fire on you, but you're on the other side of the Fargate. And
Flip her off.
yeah, and so you're on the other side of the Fargate when you jump through, and it's that thing where, like, you're coming this way, the bullet's coming this way, and the two of you meet at the same time, but because you're going through at different points within this portal, they don't connect. And instead, when the bullet hits, it does the bubble popping effect. And the portal immediately collapses, and red lights start to blare, and it says, "Warning, catastrophic failure detected."
Rez, why would you take that from me?
Because variable
You're variable.
Variable.
is variable.
I had a whole plan.
I think we have to run now?
Yeah, we really need to get going.
Yep. Hey, Wilma, don't shoot our friend. Let's run.
Shooting would do nothing at this point. Let's go.
Shooting would do nothing at this point.
But seeing the portal collapse, I just kind of like look up and say, "It was you. You caused the collapse in our original timeline."
Not on purpose. I've been trying to fix it. I've been trying to fix it for so long.
I should have gone through. I could have done it.
Well, now the variable is in it, and who knows what's going to happen now. And
I believe in him.
she looks kind of at the gate, and then the camera floods over to where Nicholas is. Nicholas, you don't see anything. You don't hear anything. You feel like you're swimming through a pool of jello. It's thick, it's slightly sticky, but you don't need to breathe. And you're just kind of drifting in an inky black gelatin void. And you can hear your own voice, and an eye opens, and then another, and then another, and then several more. And it says, "Hey there.
Oh, Q, come on!
How's it going, buddy?"
What? Q? I mean, is there like, can I swim somewhere to get out of this?
No.
Am I?
You're in the goo, buddy.
Hugh?
Yeah.
You gotta tell me the truth right now.
Mhm.
Are you the goo? Is Hugh the goo?
I mean, technically, but I'm also existing outside of the goo.
Hugh's the goo. I'm through.
You know,
What the fuck is happening?
buddy, you really weren't supposed to jump in here. There was
Oh.
there was a whole plan. I think there was talk of terrorism involved.
No,
I was curious about where that was going.
No, so was I, but at the same time, not really.
No, not really. I could tell you right now it was going to fail. A little
Oh,
worse
yeah.
than this. And then you'd be on the run for the rest of your lives too.
I think this has potential.
In like 6 years, you'd be on a watch list. In like another 10 after that, Cigna would die to a drone strike. It would just be awkward for everyone.
How about Will BB? How does he do?
Oh, BB? Fucking champ. He's gonna do alright.
God damn it!
Frost just nod of approval. It's just like, yeah, good. It's just the nod meme. That's all I saw from him. Nice.
All right, so what is this place?
It's the Between. I already said that.
Well, sorry. I'm processing a lot right now.
Well, so here's the thing. I have a whole thing written down here. Are you ready for it? Are you not going to interrupt me if I read this?
I feel like that was Rin, the person asking Rez, the person.
I have this whole thing prepared. Are you going to interrupt me at all, Nicholas? No?
No, I'm good, buddy.
All right.
I'm on mute.
A pair of glasses appear in front of the big eyes, and then several smaller pair appear around each of the other multi-shaped and sized eyes. And it
I haven't
goes,
started. Can I ask a question?
yeah, sure, go ahead.
Why do you need that many glasses?
They're my reading glasses.
You're old. How many? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna let you go. You go, buddy. I'm gonna zip it.
As you are probably aware, your situation is fucked. You were not supposed to step through that portal. You are the variable. As such, as the variable, your job now is to decide how time and space is going to be reshaped. I, Hugh, the aforementioned unknowable and unspeakable horror that lives in between and through the goo, will grant you one boon of your request, but only one, with no stipulations of altering, tweaking, or even adjusting that wish. You have approximately 15 seconds after I finish reading this to decide how you want to go about reshaping reality to your whim and desire, through no additional input from any outside forces, because those forces cannot be able to reach you here in the goo.
I'm gonna need you to stall a little bit for time while I process that.
Oh no, the timer's already started, buddy. I said when I stopped.
Alright, cool. So, right now, I'm gonna say that the timeline stays as it is. Change it so that the scientists don't try to kill everybody. Wilma is allowed to have her life. Ashley is allowed to go on and have her life and be happy. BB goes on to be a champ. Cigna gets to make out with her hot robot girlfriend as long as she wants. My family continues to be happy, I guess. That one's gonna take a couple of years to get through and process, because, man, we didn't even touch on that backstory at all. And the loop doesn't fucking explode, causing this time loop to ever happen. Nothing goes wrong. And we can all move on with our lives. Time does not collapse in on itself, making all of us 30 years older or however long. We just kind of keep going as the day is currently. Nobody does any terrorist shit. Nobody does any horrifying things to other people. And the test fire goes off fine. No flood, no death water, and people get off my back. about the whole having 2 girlfriends thing. It's not weird. It's not going to be weird. People are going to be very accepting of it, I think, in the future.
I don't think any of that is true.
Also, I can warp time and space, right?
For the next minute or so.
Okay. I'm going to say that BB didn't blow up those kids because you just give him a break. He's BB. He's gone through too much shit already.
I mean, apparently he's not going to go through any of that shit. Alright, well, done. So, hey, the only thing I'm going to need you to do now, buddy.
Uh-huh.
So, once you go back, I'm going to need you to kill BB. Just shoot him right in the head. Nah, I'm fucking with you. It's fine.
Nicholas was already, like, pulling the time gun. Like, I mean, I guess.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Alright, cool.
Win some, you lose.
Oh, hold on. I still got a minute. You know, Q, you're a cool guy, so I want you to stick around as our buddy.
Ah, well, thanks. I mean, I was going to slowly drive you all insane regardless, but
No,
now that I have your permission, I guess I'm going to stay.
Cool.
Yep.
I think we're good.
Alright, cool. Well, I'm going to go ahead and send you back then.
So, am I Time God?
No, buddy, you're not Time God.
But I was for a little bit there, right?
I'm going to be real with you. Wilma's kind of insane. There is no Time God.
Oh.
Are you
I-
Time God?
I am a god.
Are you? Well, alright. I mean, I was gonna go out there to Ashley and be like, hey baby, I'm Time God.
Oh, I don't think that's gonna work.
No, she's probably gonna hit me.
I mean, you just gave her back the one thing she wanted. I think she's gonna be a little preoccupied.
Alright.
She did want to become Time God, and you did rob her of that. Do you want her to forget that? No, I'm not going to take that away from her. She needs to be mad at you.
No,
Go ahead, I got a time knife to protect myself with.
That's true.
Drew?
I have a time gun to protect myself with.
Best domestic family ever.
Oh,
I see the mind wipe thing and just cut reality in
I
half.
should clarify that the time guns won't exist at this point, or the knife for that matter.
This is an Olwen knife.
I mean, Olwen is just me, and they one of the eyes opens up, and Olwen just kind of waves, and the cat stares at Nicholas, and then the lid of the eye goes back down. Yeah, see, just an avatar of my destruction.
Out of character, that's eerily sensible, and I don't know how to deal with that right now.
You chose the form of the destroyer, buddy.
You chose the form of a slight, skinny, red-headed Russian child.
Yes, the form of the destroyer was chosen.
I'm gonna move on and hope that doesn't come back to bite anybody in the ass.
Nah, it should be fine. It's just the herald of my coming.
Cool. Fucking knew she summoned you. and things from the loop.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I guess we're done.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're gonna want to clench, because coming out of the goo usually makes people void their bowels. He snaps non-existent fingers, and Nicholas comes hurtling out the other side of the far gate, and kind of hits the ramp and rolls. For everyone else, what you recall, time is kind of rewound. Most of your memories of what had happened after the attempted firing of the collider is gone. There was no shootout. There was no declaration of seizing of power from Buxley Sr. But everybody's kind of on the same page and like, what the fuck? This thing didn't work. Until Nicholas falls out of the end of one and rolls down the ramp covered in goo.
Hey, everybody! Oh, nope. Okay, it didn't clench. Alright. I need pants. Somebody get me some pants.
So we remember after, sort of like.
No, you don't remember. You don't remember anything after. You remember everything leading up to.
Do I, with the time knife, can I defend my memories?
No, he said all of that is gone.
Wait,
Can
I'm gonna
I
look for Nicholas beside us because he came down with us.
Yeah, he did.
Since I was touched by, since I was once splashed by reality warping water before, can I defend my memories?
No.
Okay.
Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
So many angry
What the
DMs from Shay later.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah. No, like, I appreciate the many attempts to finagle around it, but no, sometimes actions need to have consequences, guys.
Yeah.
We can't just rewind or renege the things after they happen. So again, it's just no. Nicholas will be in trouble and Rez may be in trouble. I don't know. Who knows?
Also,
It's the finale, y'all. Happy birthday, Rez. This is the finale, y'all.
Sigma's gonna.
I'm sorry, I'm
Point.
the asshole who tried to fix everything.
It's fine. I'm gonna point. Esther's gonna at fucking fuck. God damn it. Sigma's gonna point at Nicholas. Be like, how did he? What?
what happened?
Is he time god?
Somebody get a team down at that boy and check him. He's covered in goo.
Why is he
I
covered
don't-
in goo? And I
I don't-
also think shit. What is happening?
I forgot to clench.
What does that mean?
He like runs
You
over
okay?
to look at him. Like, what do you mean? You forgot to clench. What? Are you alright?
What happened?
I spit on the ground and start to walk towards the exit.
No.
Oh,
Who?
my plans are ruined.
What?
What?
Could somebody explain where this child has come from?
I was in the between.
The goo?
The what?
The long prophesized goo?
The goo was it? It was. I was in the between. Professor Buxley. I don't know what your title is, man.
Well, I'm not a teacher, so calling me a professor is highly inaccurate.
Did you shit yourself, man?
Doctor is fine.
You have a doctorate?
I do.
Wait, is he still in charge of the facility? Because he'd be like director then.
Yes, it would be.
Thank you, son.
You're absolutely correct. I have 4 doctorates, actually.
Okay. That's
He's working. He's working
in
on
Swedish.
a 5th one.
I am working on a 5th.
In Swedish, I'm gonna ask Nicholas, did you shit yourself?
Look, man. There's a lot of weird shit just happened. Okay.
Okay. Do you guys have emergency pants?
No, but we do have an emergency change of clothes once he gets decontaminated and showered. Where's that team to clean the goo? And he's just waiting for this team to clean the goo. Meanwhile, anybody who's looking will notice that Ashley had walked off.
Hey, bud, Nick, buddy,
That's it. Huh?
I'm gonna go talk to your mad girlfriend.
Okay.
Good. Don't do it. Don't talk to her as well until after you have unshat yourself.
Don't worry, we can put all of the chat back inside of you where it belongs.
No, we're good. We're good.
We have an unshatinator.
I don't
I don't-
want to know why you have one of those.
I don't think you need. To,
Modern miracles of science.
I think
They
the
come
poop
up
can
with a lot
remain.
of-
You know what, Nick? I'm gonna leave that one to you. I'm gonna go find your girlfriend.
60% of the nutrients you consume are wasted through waste. The reshatinator will put that nutrient back inside of you to be absorbed.
Maybe immediately does a thing where he's like, again with the nutrient waste. Like, Dad, come on, no one cares.
Everyone cares about entropy, son. Everyone.
I don't.
Well,
Everyone cares
I'm a
about
mechanic.
entropy. No
I
one
don't give a
cares
shit about
about
that.
uncrapping yourself. That's just weird.
oh sure, but stim packs are the revolution.
Why don't you come up with something to take the crap and turn it into something better instead of just put it back there? That's oh man.
Are you Wait, hold on. Linda, take down a memo. 3D printing that converts poop into edible food.
Hey,
Go
Astrid,
hang out with
sweetie, we're going to
Nicholas.
go find that.
Oh no, Nicholas, I'm so sorry. Don't let if you hear them mention 3D anything. Don't just say no. Just say no when they think you get cleaned up.
They are going to have you sign a liability waiver that that any poop that unsuccessfully gets re-pooped into you.
Stop! No! It's not happening!
Somewhere through the cleanup process, they find a 9-volt battery and are like, "Did you swallow a battery? Why is this in your poop, sir?" Thank you, Shane, for the 500 bits and the donation of a 9-volt battery.
Shane, shut up!
Hugh's weird, man. Hugh's weird.
Hugh put a battery up your ass, apparently.
Yeah, you put a battery up this. Oh my god, you were inside him. And it's goo. He was inside of you.
Oh no, you guys know each other way better than most people ever will now.
He's allowed to princess carry you now.
No.
It's the law. It's the 90s, you see. It was like that back then.
Alright, I'm getting clean, and then I'm not signing anything that says they can re-poop me.
Alright. But they will have you sign a waiver that says they can use your poop to make edible food product.
You know what? I'm gonna let that one go.
Alright.
It's just one step away from Soylent Greens anyway.
Don't go over to the Buxleys for a few months.
I'm not. Yeah,
let it go bad.
I'm just gonna be like, Ashley, we're not going.
Okay.
We're not
So
going over
Cigna goes to find Ashley.
Yeah. With Astrid.
With Astrid. Where is Ashley currently?
She's waiting by the elevator to get out of here now. And she's got one of her arms like partly unbandaged, just to see a number of the scars.
You have all of the existing scars because Nicholas specified that everything up until this point had happened.
Yep, she wraps it back up once she sees someone coming.
Hey, how you doing?
Do you need to ask?
Well, your boyfriend disappeared. Or, boyfriend? I don't know. Whatever. The guy you fucked along with. Oh, okay. Well, he got shat out of a world vagina. And I want to know how you're doing.
Technically, it was a Fargate. I'm not sure where the vagina part applies. It doesn't even look like a vagina.
You know, I was gonna go for anus, but my brain went vagina. I don't know why.
It doesn't look like an anus either.
It's supposed to be. I'm gonna teach you about analogies, don't I? Anyways, so yeah, your ex-boyfriend was just birthed from the world itself, and fixed things.
Is that what happened?
Does it look like it was fixed? And I pull the bandages off again.
Well, the we're not flooded. There's no explosion. It worked.
It would appear we are merely existing in this idealized version of our timeline.
Yeah, maybe he did good. We did it. We got Buxley back.
Whatever
He's not
he
a
did.
psychopath. That's good. He's not a weird cult.
Whatever he did, I was supposed to be the one to push the button. I
think you have an inflated sense of your own importance. You know?
Sure.
You're just a person. I'm just a person. Astrid, well, a robot, just a person.
Everything that happened was my fault.
We don't know.
And I know it's not fixed because I still have these. 200.
No, okay.
275 scars.
How is it your fault?
You weren't there.
Okay, did you cause the loop?
There's no point in talking to you.
No, did you cause the loop?
What, the time loop?
Yeah, did you cause the loop? You the reason the loop happened.
I don't know now. Because
Okay,
whatever he
cool.
did took my memories away.
Sure. Here's the second thing. I think you need to let yourself have faith.
Astrid,
I've already
Astrid
know.
chimes in. How do you know your memories were taken away?
Because he just jumped ahead.
We
Disappeared
don't
from
know.
wherever he... We know he disappeared, and we know he popped out of that portal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is that a bad thing?
Do you remember what happened?
No, but why are you angry about that?
Yeah, it's fine. If he solved it, he solved it. Doesn't matter who solves it. You don't have to save the world. You don't have to be the one to do. You don't have. You got him here. Without you, he wouldn't gotten here. You did your part.
No, I didn't. If I did my part, I wouldn't have these scars.
Okay. So
But-
something got fucked up.
But you do have the scars. And Signa
I
has
did.
her scars. Phoebe has
Yeah,
their scars.
I-
Everybody is going to have scars throughout their whole life. That is about the experience. I don't think Nicholas's intention was to take you back to the way things were at the start of all of this. Life sucked for all of you, from my understanding. Did you really want to go back to before the flood happened? You wouldn't have known each other. I wouldn't exist.
Yeah.
I think he did the best he could with what he was given and picked the ideal situation for all of you.
You're not the savior. And that's okay. You know what you are?
Good to know.
Do I know you are? You're a fucking teenager. And that's
Press the
it.
button
And
to open the elevator.
15 years later, you're gonna be, maybe you won't be happy about it, but you're gonna be better. You're gonna be happier. Those scars will seem kind of nice, maybe. I don't know. I killed a guy. I can never unsee that. You got things to deal with.
You don't even know what these scars mean.
I'm headed. I'll get the next one.
Sorry,
Ding.
what was that?
The elevator opens.
Yeah, I'll get the next elevator.
One for every reality.
Those are kind of fun.
What?
Some of those were fun. I mean, the horrible trauma wasn't, but you know, some of it was interesting.
There's one thing I noticed going through the loops.
Sure.
The only thing that follows through is us. This is the only way to remember how many times there were.
Okay.
And now I don't even know what I lost.
I mean, then don't think about it. Doesn't matter. It didn't happen. You didn't lose anything. It never happened.
Those realities existed.
Sure, but whatever
Those-
you've lost.
Those realities wouldn't exist if you went all the way back to the beginning. You would have lost all of that experience. I should say again, you would lose everything that you are now. Everything, everyone. It would all be gone. Are you trying to say that that's better than living in the life you're going to have now?
It would have been gone from me. Everyone else would have been fine.
Oh, you're suicidal.
I pressed the button. Goodbye.
Okay. You should go to a therapist. Bye-bye. Okay. Let's go check on Poop Boy.
It's going to be quite an elevator ride to get back to the top. So, BB, what were you doing during this moment?
With Nicholas to make sure he was alright.
Nicholas definitely wasn't all right. It's a mess, and there's goo. But you act like a true friend, and you stick with him while he gets hosed down and decontaminated by the teams in hazmat suits because biohazard. And before long, he's given a change of clothes to wear. There's like a Loop Foundation T-shirt that has Loopy the mascot on it, and a pair of sweatpants and some like cheap knockoff tennis shoes that he can wear. Well, it's not the fresh kicks that all the young kids are wearing today, but it should suffice until well, you probably don't want to wear these shoes again. They have fecal matter in them.
No, you cannot. You can.
Send them to the incinerator, and they bag them up and they carry them off.
Oh God, are they going to incinerate his gloves?
Yeah, probably.
No,
Hey.
that's so sad.
Everything's covered in goo
And poo.
and poo.
She just watches.
How did it get to your gloves? We don't ask,
He
but
tumbled.
there you go.
There's a lot of flailing at the end.
I mean, okay, realistically,
They probably just got rid of him because of the goo.
if you poop your pants, one of the first things you're gonna do is you're gonna go to grab your pants.
That's fair. I was just gonna give you the graceful way out by just saying they were goo, but yeah, you touched poo, and now you're like, I can't ever have these again.
Yeah, but he's sad. He looks at him like, oh, I've gotten into a lot of fights with you two.
It's alright, you can find cooler gloves.
With knuckles on them.
You just shut up, BB. Just shut up. It's too soon.
Sorry for your loss, Dick, but I mean, you could look forward to like even better gloves as like a replacement. You can have like all kinds of cool shit on it.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So thanks for the clothes, Doc.
Of course, happy to help. Are you going to show up tomorrow for the intern program? Wiggles eyebrows. You have a bright future ahead of you in quantum mechanics.
I don't have a choice, do I, Doc?
Of course you do. But your grade point average and your stellar recommendation from young BB here has accelerated you into the course.
Okay. I guess I'm a quantum entanglement intern.
Mechanic, but yes, quantum mechanics is what you'll be specializing in. And we're going to ask you a little more about the goo, of course.
Would you believe that it's a person named Hugh?
No, that sounds like utter nonsense.
Alright. That's fair, Doc. Would you believe that one of its chosen forms is a little red-headed Russian child?
That seems far more plausible.
How is that? Okay. Fine. Sure. Yeah, okay. I'll intern Chip. Cool.
Excellent. Wonderful.
Do I return at this point?
Sure, I think enough time has passed for that.
Hey, BB. How's you're not gooey?
It wasn't. It was me who was gooey.
Sure. Sorry. Just had a. Hey, Nick.
Yeah.
You know how you have two girlfriends and it's complicated, but you're trying to help like get through it and like forge a future with them maybe.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you have one now. Yeah.
Can I get some of that ice cream?
Oh, absolutely.
Not
Four,
made out of poop.
4 rounds of vanilla ice cream for everyone.
No.
How about chocolate?
Oh, we don't have chocolate.
Okay, we're going to go to the ice cream shop and get chocolate.
Oh, he wants it for a different reason. I'd probably get the chocolate too. I'm okay with
Yeah, we'll get you butterscotch, bud. How's that?
I am a fan of the butterscotch, yes.
There we go. I was talking to Nicholas.
I mean, I'm standing right here, so...
I know. You can come with us.
I'm a cool dad, aren't I? I can hang out with you kids.
I mean, sure, you did just like open up a hole into space-time and shout out a child.
It's true, not many people could say they shat out a child.
That's not true. Like half the humans on Earth are capable of it. Anyway,
Technically 53%.
Oh my
sure,
God.
cool. I've changed my mind. Let's go get our buddy Nicholas some ice cream. He just got dumped.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you.
BB, you're still dating that young girl Ashley who lived in the cul-de-sac, aren't you? You all had such a wonderful relationship going.
Oh boy.
He was like, oh no, that was a while ago.
Oh boy.
Wait,
boy.
wait.
Feel like I would remember that.
He goes, wait, because if we haven't left, BB wouldn't have left. He's
Uh-huh.
like, oh no,
Yeah, huh?
wait.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Mr. Buxley?
Uh-oh.
Yep. Yeah.
Can I get the vanilla ice cream too?
Yeah.
Get ice cream. Let's all go.
It's all coming back now, isn't it, BB?
Hey, Mr. Buxley, I have a
I
question.
gotta go. Is there a town I can move to real fast?
Yes, go ahead.
Does your loop have a like advanced android robotics division?
Of course we do.
That,
What do you think this is, a timeline where all of our technological advancements suddenly stopped and deteriorated to a point of collapse? Bringing on a dystopian degradation of both the mind, body, and soul?
You understand what you're doing, right?
I'm not sure what you mean.
Cool. Do you perhaps design like humanoid capable of like emotion for androids?
Well, there is one scientist who had been working on something like that. I could introduce you to her.
No. Her? What's her name?
Rendis LaRusio. She's our premier roboticist.
Is she French?
Head programmer.
French?
Yes.
Redhead?
Quite French. Quite red.
Okay. Yes. What? What the fuck? Yes.
The time gate opens up and Owen falls out. I was like, hold on, I gotta take care of something.
Okay. We're gonna. Also, is there Wilma Jobs here?
Can't say I've ever heard that name before.
Cool. You're gonna want to call your girlfriend about that one, Nick. Anyways,
Well, yeah.
the one that
Oh.
not mad at you, yes.
Are we sure?
Can I speak to Rindis?
Well, she should be arriving here at the laboratory any moment now. And then we cut away from you guys to Ashley reaching the top ground floor. Ashley, you've arrived at the top of the Loop Foundation. It looks better than it ever has. Looks even better than when you guys first walked in. There are happy little robots floating around, carrying packages and doing stuff. They do probably still traumatize you, but they chirp happily as they go by. One lifts a little mail carrier hat at you, and then keeps moving.
This place is awful.
I don't know. I don't think it's so bad.
Hi, Rindis.
Hello. And there she stands in a lab coat, her glasses. She looks about as old as Ashley is. I did not think you were going to be visiting the Foundation.
Do you remember anything?
None, should I? I mean, I feel like this is a trick question. Am I forgetting our anniversary?
Do you remember being in a time loop for 30 years?
I feel as though if I was in a time loop for almost 30 years, I would be quite insane.
Yeah. Okay.
Last I checked, the only thing I am crazy about is you. And she kisses your cheek.
Well, it's good to have you back.
It is good to be back.
Do you happen to have a sister?
No, but I always wanted one.
Did you ever, like, adopt a sister?
I do not think my mother's had considered such a thing.
Well, okay. I'm in a weird place right now. I guess you're coming to work.
I was, but I could take a personal day. Did the were you down watching the Buxleys? Did the firing go okay?
Yes and no. The firing happened. Okay, I've never really expositioned to anyone before. So if you have a few hours and we can get away from anybody else, I will tell you a whole story.
Okay.
You can decide if I made it up and I'm crazy, which is perfectly fine because maybe I am. I don't know. But
considering we fought the Krampus together once upon a time, I do
God,
not think
Santa's
anything
real.
is crazy. Oh, yeah, Signa, by the way, Santa is real. They fought Krampus together.
Sure, why not?
that was a holiday one shot. I forgot about that until just
Oh my
now.
God, I just remember that. My favorite part of that was when everyone was like, you've been naughty and this is why. And then they get the old one like, you have been adorable and good. Here's a present.
Yeah, Krampus gave Olwen a present because it was before she was a psychopathic murderer. Anyways,
Did Olwen the Zoidberg of her group? Because Zoidberg got a present from Santa.
No, she's the crazy math child that murdered Rindus.
Oh. Okay.
She's the demigod child who had been saving the 13-year-olds through the 12 and 13-year-olds through Tales from the Loop.
She cast
Yeah.
a magic spell from a book.
She did
She
magic.
summoned a Hugh from a book.
She did summon Hugh, yeah.
That's
He-
why
he
he
was-
exists in this world. He was
I'm
summoned.
gonna put my sunglasses back on and process.
Okay.
And she says, a few hours, well, I suppose I could lock us away in my office.
Okay. There's a lot, like 275 time jumps a lot.
Fascinating.
Did you know I touched reality warping water once?
No, I did not know that.
Well, I guess technically I didn't now, but I did.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think before I existed here, I existed in another place where the Loop Foundation actually exploded, and I just exposition for however long it takes me to explain all of it.
You take some time to explain it, and since that's going to take some time, we'll jump back to the others.
Excellent.
I'm looking for a phone. I have to make sure that my other girlfriend didn't get time displaced.
Yeah, so there is in fact several landline phones that you can use.
I'm going to pick one up and I'm going to dial the Jobs house.
Alrighty. It rings, and it rings, and it rings, and it rings. And then after a moment, there's an answer, and you hear loud music, and talking, and partying going on. And somebody goes, Jobs residents.
Can I talk to Tamara?
Tamara, what? You gotta speak up, man. There's a lot of music.
Okay, well, people are trying to sleep around me, so just assume that Nicholas shouts it.
No, you have to shout it or it doesn't work.
Tamara!
About the future, the night we go back. Yeah, they're like, hold on. Tamara! And you
I'm
just,
not going to get someone with a weird name.
Yep. And probably after like a minute, you just hear, yeah, who's this?
Nicholas?
Hey, Nikki. Why
Okay.
aren't you here?
Do you remember that we were going to fight Time God?
No. What are you smoking and where can I get some? That sounds amazing.
Well, you know the answer to both. Oh shit, I might not be a dealer anymore.
No, you're totally a dealer now. Well,
Oh,
maybe.
all right.
I suppose. Are you the dealer now? Do you still deal drugs even though your life is great and wonderful?
Oh god, she remembers.
So
This
you
is-
still remember what happened? What's going on?
I remember things. I don't know why you're implying you're no longer a dealer. Did something happen? Are you in jail? Are you trying to get me? Are you narking right now? Because you
Oh
have to
my
tell
God.
me if you're a cop.
No, Tamara, it's no, we're good. Everything's good. Do you have a sister by any chance?
A what? No. You know I've been only child.
Oh.
Fucker. Glad she's dead.
Now Nicholas is thinking back like, but I wanted her to have a good life.
You guys didn't.
No,
Okay.
let him figure it out. It's
All right.
fine.
I'm like, wait, you guys weren't listening?
No, it's fine. Let him figure it out.
Keep in mind, Nicholas been through a lot.
I'm really glad that Shay and Frost got it though. I really don't expect Felis to get it right away, but it's fine.
Oh, because you weren't here, Felis, for it originally, like back. Yeah. It's Randis.
Oh, that makes sense.
Wilma was introduced as a redhead.
Right, that makes more sense. Okay, yeah, no. The
That was
pieces-
older than everybody, and no one
pieces have just fallen into place.
Yep, significant.
I always imagined Wilma as blonde. I don't know why.
I also thought of Wilma as blonde.
Yeah, she has blonde energy.
It's funny because here are my like first session notes when we met her like right at the end. It just says mysterious redhead woman, Rindis question mark,
Mhm.
not Rindis question mark.
Yep, and it was supposed to be the thing of how come you guys have never been able to find her because she was lost in time.
Oh, I got it.
She's been here this whole time.
She's been here the whole time, and she also kind of implied tonight that she's told Ashley every single time right before the reset, and that's the only thing she doesn't remember because it happens at the reset. And so it's just like, yeah, you just gotta go kill God. If you can kill God, everything will be fine. And every time it's like, you didn't kill God. Okay, let's try again.
Oh, alright. That was it. Enjoy the party. I'll try to wing by later, but I'll see you tomorrow otherwise.
Yeah, you should hurry. Your sister's making out with the new girl, Bianca.
I'm just gonna move on from that one, I think. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Or tonight. Or something.
You better show up tonight.
Okay.
Hi, Tamara.
Hello, Signa.
She
says hi, Signa.
I know. We smoke weed together. It's fine.
I do.
I have Magic ESPN. It's fine.
Alright, I'll see you later.
Bye, ciao.
I'm gonna hang up because something tells me Tamara's the baby's like, no, you hang up. No, you hang up. And then it goes like, it's been 5 minutes.
No,
I would
you hang up.
I
No,
think that
you
would
hang up.
for you.
No, you hang up. No, you hang
We're
up.
getting ice cream because we had an existential crisis.
Oh.
I
We'll just be back and forth, and then I Signa will like reach over and just go plick and hit the thing. Like, there you go. I hung up. You're
wow.
welcome.
Okay, thanks. You know, I'd do that to your girlfriend, but that would involve powering her down. So, I'm not rude.
I'm pretty sure she would rip your arm off before you could do it. Not a threat. I promise.
Astrid, we are fighting when we get up topside.
Astrid,
I will kill you, bitch.
you can't kill him.
Oh, I will.
You're absolutely correct, Signa. She cannot kill me.
Okay.
I will destroy everything you love and hold dear.
Okay, that's
BB's
I like
BB's like-
Gorilla, all right?
I hold Signa dear as a friend.
That's
Well,
true.
she has to die first.
Then
Hey,
Maybe you'll
what the fuck?
nudge Nicholas. Like, you don't have your cool fighting gloves. You don't stand a chance.
That's
Hey.
fair.
hey, BB.
Look, I'm not
I'm
doubting you can
I'm
do
always
it. I'm just
my own-
severely
I'm always
doubting.
my fighting glove. I don't know how to make this line work.
Ice cream. and
I
get you
am
some
my
gloves.
glove.
I
Oh
am.
yeah, you go look for cool new gloves.
Yeah.
I-
So you guys were taken out for ice cream. Well, I guess a couple hours pass, and after ice cream and divesting a crap ton of exposition, what is the plan for the teens from here?
I think
The party?
Nicholas would at some point try to understand why Ashley dumped him,
Ashley doesn't even know why.
Question.
and
She forgot why.
the,
She just knows there's a reason.
Time dumping.
Question. Is this like what do we do directly after, or is this like what do you mean? Like, what's our plan?
Yeah, what do you do directly after?
Okay.
Yeah, BB would probably agree and be like, "We'll just go to the party, hang out. We'll give Ashley some time."
Yeah, let's freak out Bianca, that cheating bitch.
or
This isn't the timeline.
or like maybe
This
get
is
to
just
know her.
She's technically not cheating.
It's true. You're dating me.
Wait, that is
Who's-
true.
and then all of a sudden her eyes glow red and she goes, "Who's Bianca?"
Bianca, when you
Maybe let's go on a walk, buddy.
you were gone, I ended up through the timeline dating a woman who cheated on me.
How long was I gone before you hooked up with Bianca?
Okay, see ya. Bye.
Time itself.
See you later.
It was technically before we started dating,
Yeah,
but afterwards.
she's based off of you. It was real weird for me too.
Hmm.
Or you're based off her. Oh,
She looks to BB. How long was she weirded out by it before she started making out?
See you later, baby.
yeah. Hey, let's go.
Oh,
meet
hey, I
Bianca
gotta
and,
get ready for that party. I'll see you guys.
let's go try to sleep with Bianca and Camilla to get the weirdest fucking foursome. Let's do it. Yeah,
I'm-
no. Let's.
BB,
I'm gonna leave.
BB like turns around. Please stop with the whole "I'll sleep my way through everything." It doesn't work out.
I think this will.
Ashley
work. What do you
begs to
say?
differ.
At least not with time doppelgangers and stuff.
I will. It's not doppelganger. She's a robot based off the other one. Do you wanna have a foursome with the person you're based off of and Nicholas's sister?
I feel as though that is highly inappropriate, considering you had a relationship with her, assuming it was me.
I didn't assume it was you. I knew it was her. I just assumed you had been erased from existence.
You are digging that hole.
Yeah, she just goes, I see. And she walks over to Ashley and goes, want to form a polycule?
Alright.
Sorry, I had to use it.
What the fuck just happened?
I think you and I just got dumped.
Hey guys!
Did I just get dumped?
Yeah, and everybody sees that Ashley has walked in with a young redhead that you all recognize looks like Wilma Jobs, but probably 15 or so years younger, 20 or 15 years younger, because she was the significantly older sister of Tamara. She would have looked like she was like 30, and so now she looks like she's about half that age because she's a teenager now. And she says, "Hello," holds up a hand.
Everyone, this is Rindis.
You also would recognize Rindis from the time in the school where she got murdered by a masked knife wielder, but she's not a robot.
Uh-oh.
Did she remember? Did she know?
Yes and no.
I was filled in. It was quite a lot, and it took a lot of convincing to get her to stop talking. Not that much convincing.
I was gonna say I can't imagine it took that much.
I'm going to grab Ashley's hand so that she doesn't that feels self-conscious.
Looks kind of strangely. Still think I'm suicidal.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, you
Well,
did
you
say you were
guys
going
had
to race.
fun with
No,
that
it's fine.
conversation.
We're gonna talk about what you said to me privately to make sure you're feeling okay, because first and foremost you're my friend. But you look happier.
I still feel really angry.
Sure.
What time is it?
Rindis, I have a weird question. Did I have these before and I just like slightly pull the bandages back?
And she looks very upset at you, and she says, "No, you did not. And no one gave you permission to mar your beautiful skin in such a way."
These are not fresh.
No, clearly they are not. What have you not been telling me?
I just told you.
I just told you everything.
It was a lot to take in, I have to admit. It took almost 2 hours.
I like every time there was a reset, I kept making a new one, because nothing but you and actually this, and I tapped the spoon.
So you feel this was an acceptable way of marking it down?
It's the only way I knew how.
You could have kept a journal? Audio recording?
It doesn't, like, if it resets, then it didn't happen.
Yeah, time was, in her defense, time was collapsing.
You could have left it in your pocket. Your clothes did not disappear.
But sometimes they were different clothes.
That's true.
You could have used your pocket. You know, your
Phoebe literally
pocket.
goes, why not use a Sharpie?
Why not use a Sharpie? She says very flatly.
Yeah, there's a reason I was worried.
Don't you use your prison pocket? You keep a note in there.
Shut up, Nicholas.
Quiet goo.
That was out
You
of
boy.
that was
Slap
out,
Nicholas.
that was out of character. Nicholas is not friend.
We know.
Shut up, goo
We
boy.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nicholas just adopts other accents when he's around.
Like, look, I'm still, I don't know what you did, and I'm still angry at you. But Rindis is back, so thank you for that. And I think I'm in trouble right now.
You are in quite a bit of trouble, in fact.
I think we're all in trouble. Except for
Yeah, don't worry, all
Weirdly,
y'all are...
BB is not in trouble. BB is always wonderful.
BB's great. I like BB. That's the reason I hung out with him.
Want to know what I did?
Yeah.
I suppose.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
I did the best I could.
That's what I said.
And
Oh,
he's gonna put his
No,
hands in his pocket and he's gonna walk. And if you don't care, or you don't like me, or you hate me because you could have done better, or Nick BB could have done better, or this French tart could have done better.
Okay.
well, I'm not going to toot my own horn, but I do think BB could always do better. He's
Okay,
BB.
thank
Have you
you.
seen him?
I have met you. I've known you for 2 minutes, and I already feel like you are the kind of person whose room-sized computer I would try to water bomb.
Oh, you would not be allowed in my room. You would need special permission.
Nicholas, look, I get it. You jumped ahead.
You were shot.
I was
And-
what?
You were what?
Where?
Let me just.
Where?
You were shot in the gut. And
I
on
lift
the
my shirt.
floor,
There is no scar.
there was.
There is or isn't?
There is no scar.
You were on the floor with someone holding a gun to you, about to shoot you again.
Ooh.
There was no chance you were going to get into the time wibbly thing. I don't remember what they called it.
Fargate.
Thank
Or
you.
I call it the world vagina.
It does not look like a vagina.
It definitely
It's-
needs a better name than that.
it's
Like the
funny.
devil's call it the devil's anus or something. That'd be
World
funnier.
I like world vagina.
I mean, we could all call it some weird obscure.
Why? What's wrong with Fargate?
You know,
I think
honestly,
world vagina's funny.
it's admittedly funnier, but I don't.
I mean,
Look, if I were going to a movie, I wouldn't want to go to a movie called Fargate.
But world vagina.
That would be the porn parody, I assume.
Yeah.
I would
that's
go
the
to
one where
one.
you think it's a porn parody, but it's just a boring regular movie.
I
Yeah.
personally would have gone with Stargate, but you know, that's just.
I'm gonna
they're
slap them
stars
out
in
of
the-
copyright madness.
Hmm.
Just my arm was.
Were there-
I don't know what happened.
Were there stars in the Goo universe?
Yeah, was there stars in the goo, buddy?
You know what? There were. As
What was it?
Nicholas looks up at the sky and remembers all of the various Hue eyes.
Didn't Hugh come with us? What is Hugh?
Hey, what's up?
Ah, there's Hugh. How you doing?
Ah, don't be silly. I'm always here.
I know.
Yeah.
I know you're terrifying and confusing, and I want you to stay away from me after we graduate high school.
Too bad. I was allowed to stay here. So who's ready to get drunk?
Woo!
So yeah, I did the best I could, and I tried to make everything as good as I could make it. And you probably would have done a better job than me, but I don't think there was a way that I could have gotten you into the gate without one of us getting killed. So I did the best I could. And if you can't accept that, I get it.
I mean, I appreciate it if she went from being gut shot to not. That's pretty cool.
So,
Like her.
Nicholas, I know this is kind of hard for you to understand, but a lot of people got hurt because of me.
A lot of people.
I didn't even want to drag you into this.
We killed people.
There's a reason I didn't ask or didn't have our memories taken away. And that I didn't want all of us to go back to square one. Because
Well, hey,
then-
some of those memories are gone because I don't even know what you did.
well, I jumped into a gate
And you got shot.
and you almost died.
Who shot her, by the way? Okay.
He's trying to think because he realizes Rindis is Wilma,
I know, that's why.
and he's like, "I'm not." There was a firefight when the thing went off, and she got hit by accident.
Oh, movie's not out yet. I can't say it.
So everything was bad, and I had a chance to get into the gate.
My first question, because I'm empathizing as soon as I find it. Is he lying to me?
He technically is lying.
But he also isn't. There was a firefight.
But there was a fight. It's that thing where it's very clear that he's not giving all of the information, but he's not outright lying, but he's definitely holding back.
Okay. What does he feel?
He feels like he did the best he could and it wasn't good enough. And it's the kind of thing where he realizes that he could do it 100 more times and it won't ever be good enough. And he's kind of accepting that a little bit, that he's just not good enough to have fixed everything. And he's a little unhappy about it, but he's kind of just resigned to the fact that that's the way it is.
And what does he want?
He doesn't really want anything.
I think Ashley kind of like watches him for a minute, picks up that she's not getting everything, picks up on how he's feeling. I'm sure whatever you did was obviously phenomenal.
Whenever you did.
So
Rindis is back. Things seem to be good. My issue is with myself because I watched a lot of people I cared about die and leave. I never got to fix that.
Well, you can't fix it, Ashley. That all of that happened.
How do you think that makes me feel?
I think it makes you feel terrible and sad that it happened, and that there was nothing that you could do. I don't think I could have waved my hand and had us all forget everything, but then we aren't the people that we are anymore. We would have been who we were if none of this had happened, and
I don't want to go back to the closet.
I'm going to... If I could have...
Ashley, can I ask you something?
Go for it.
If I took your memories and if I took your scars and I threw them away, and I didn't even have a chance to ask you if that was okay to do, what kind of person would that make me?
That would make you a terrible person. And I'm glad you didn't. But I have the... But let me just... I would have been willing to give up some memories myself if it was my choice. It just wasn't my choice.
I don't think that was a choice that you could have made.
Yeah, it sounds like you're dying.
Some
So we
life
came apart.
life will never give you a choice. Sometimes you just have to accept what is put in front of you. It sounds like that is what you had to do this entire time, given the situation you all were in before he changed everything to be where we are now. So to say it's unfair for him to have not given you a choice seems untrue. Seems selfish, maybe even, because life never gives us choices. We just accept what is in front of us and continue on.
I wanted an opportunity to fix my own mistakes.
Ashley,
And
Ashley,
but please let me finish.
I just want to tell you, you had a chance. You were stopped. It was out of your power. You did everything you could.
And now I know it wasn't enough. And
Sometimes
Yes.
will you just hold on?
Yes.
Hold on a minute, please. So it wasn't enough. I was stopped. And you were the one to fix everything. That's great. Like I said, it's phenomenal. It still hurts knowing I'm the cause of a lot of pain. And I'm not able to fix it. I never will be.
But you are not the cause of the pain now. You don't have to feel guilty for pain that does not exist.
Those realities still happened.
Those realities did happen, but they do not happen now. The only person making it a burden is yourself. The people you feel were lost are alive and here, living a happy life, living their lives. Because of what Nicholas did, what you all set out to do together. Just because you were not the one to accomplish the end result does not take away from what you had done. He would not have been there if not for you. None of you would have been there. And to say that it cheapens what happened, it is just not the right thing to do.
We're not special. You know, I like engines.
It is not about being special.
Exactly.
It is about fixing the problem, and the problem was fixed. The problem was fixed because all of you were there, and you all did it together.
Problem solved.
Also, when they were shooting at you, you blocked one of the bullets with your spoon.
I don't believe that.
Ha! I told you.
Yeah.
No, you super did. It was.
I believe that you could have done that. I've seen you do some crazy shit with that spoon.
I have seen you do crazy things with this spoon.
It's okay. It's less that you did it on purpose. It was more that the way you were dodging, the spoon kind of deflected it as it was moving.
Cool.
It bounced off and hit someone in the knee. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
He used to be a guard like us, and since he took a bullet to the knee.
Fred, I hate you.
I lean real close to Nicholas and say, I'm good at picking up on lies. Well,
You are.
decent.
But you really wanted to smile for a second there.
Let's all go get drunk at our friend's party.
I think I need to keep my brain somewhat sober, so I am gonna go get some of that ice cream and then go to the party.
Cool.
No, you already had the ice cream. Yeah, you already had the ice cream.
I have the ice cream is apparently magically in my hand because
Yes.
we were.
I'm going
Party
to need
sober.
some
It's fine.
stuff from you, buddy.
1 sec.
I don't know if I'm a dealer anymore.
Well, figure
You
that
could be.
shit out.
You
Your
should-
mom has a
Pat
hanger.
yourself down and see if you have anything on you.
Yeah, you could be a dealer if you want to be. It's your reality.
I think Nicholas is finally gonna start doing something with his life.
I mean,
Fuck. I need another.
I'm
you have a lucrative career ahead of you at the Loop Foundation.
in
Apparently, I'm a time engineer now. So
But that's fine.
I don't even know what.
it's gonna be for quantum mechanics. It's neat. Okay, no, that whole terrible thing we were with, you're gonna be doing stuff that helps figure that out, so maybe it doesn't happen.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Great. He's just like
Or
trying,
or
trying
under
not to
or
look
under
at you. He's like, oh god,
Maybe-
so great.
like, well, it's more of trying to understand why it could happen to make sure it never does.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Quantum stuff is super weird. I'm gonna be there with you, mom and sister. I do it.
Oh, I'm gonna.
I just wanted to get into programming, but no.
So they're gonna throw me into that time thing, like
No,
oh,
no, no,
I'm
no.
going back
They're-
to Sweden the moment I'm able to. Fuck this town. I like you.
Well, good. See, now you
Fuck
gotta help
yeah.
them build the portal, so you can just send
No,
you straight
no,
there.
I'm going to go back to my hometown. I'm gonna work as a mechanic because I'm done with reality.
you
warping.
can work. You can make the time machines that they make me use.
Nope. Look at me. Look at me in the eyes. Look at me in the eyes.
Come
I will
on,
die before that happens.
come on.
Nope.
We good.
I'm going
Not
back to
if we
Sweden.
go back in time and no time loops anymore.
I'm going back to Sweden. Go back to Sweden.
So
Fuck
now
this
you're
place.
leaving.
In like 3 years. Yeah.
I mean, people leave.
Yeah, I was gonna stay in this town. I'm from another country. I'm here on my dad's work visa. Like, I'm not a citizen.
That is true.
I think.
Yeah.
I mean, I think for the first time we have another year to finally look forward to.
Great.
At least
And come to Sweden. You can stay at my house. No hotels.
I mean, because the loop hopefully broken.
Yeah. Some would say you have another year to look forward to, and hopefully that year will be the quiet year. And the credits roll.
We have another hour.
It's also the finale.
It's also what we're gonna do to talk about what we do at the party.
Yeah, we gotta-
I have
we gotta-
sex with Astrid. Like, I don't know what you want me to do.
We got to talk about where
We roll credits and we talk about where everybody sees
Yeah,
sees their characters a month from now.
Okay.
where are they now?
Yeah, and enough time for people to get over the problems that they're imposing on themselves and have some happy outlook.
Wow.
No, not wow.
No, a little wow.
Not wow.
Anywho's,
Okay.
um,
I'm not allowed to have character workers.
You are. You absolutely are. But to throw everything that the entire group is telling you back at them and saying, no, it needs to be this way.
I wasn't.
Okay.
I very much said, I very much told him he did a good job. It's just she never, it was someone, she feels like it's someone else cleaning up a spill that she caused, is how she felt.
And that's fine, but you would be like, well, look, we all became a part of it, so
Mm-hmm. And that's what
It's no
everyone.
longer your
That's what everyone. That's what
fault.
everyone was trying to tell you was it wasn't your responsibility. Everybody had a part to play in it, and everybody helped fix it.
especially you.
Especially Hugh. Especially Hugh? Question mark.
Was he always a Eldritch monstrosity, or did he become it in the last loop?
Definitely always
It's just
was.
you.
And that's all fine, but it's like, I still
I
have.
understand her being upset about it.
Yeah, I mean, she still has the scars, and I have to play that, so I don't want to be.
Let's move on. What does everyone do a month later? Let's do that. Or a year later.
What's our time frame?
Yeah, I don't know the
A
time
month,
frame.
a month later. What does it look like? What does it look like for you all a month later into the school year?
Let's start with Frost. Put
Let's-
him on the spot.
Yeah, we'll start with Frost, putting him on the spot.
I gotta go, but.
Oh.
You
That's
didn't
a really good
disconnect
question.
Frost. Wants to see you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But for real though,
I think after probably waiting, like after the party and everything, just like coming over one day to sit down and talk to Ashley for a while, since in this timeline he hasn't left. So seeing, like going with her to see who stayed, who left, that kind of stuff, since it's different now.
it's all very different.
Trying not to be too annoying with Nicholas in the interning that he starts with his quantum mechanics, since he's going to be complaining that he's there for 2 different ones, and just trying to see what the hell he's going to do now that he's not in weird conspiracy theory territory anymore.
Okay. Why don't we jump over to Nicholas then, since he segued into you pretty well.
Well, Nicholas would give Ashley space, but would occasionally try to, strike up something, but that will be up to her. He would still hang out with Tamara, would still hang out with everybody. Unlike the Nick of the past, he actually kind of takes the whole quantum mechanics thing kind of seriously and puts an actual effort into things as opposed to just kind of hanging back and preferring to just kind of throw fists at the problem until it's done. He totally would try to fight Astrid one time just to see who could kick whose ass. I'd even roll for that if we wanted to. Just have
it end like a Rocky 3.
Yeah, just like, you know what? I like that better. Like, there's no real the scene plays out like, yeah, we're totally gonna throw down, and then right when the first fists start going, it just kind of freeze frames and nobody ever really knows who wins.
Each of them saying they totally won the fight, so no one will ever know.
No,
who won.
I think they would both keep it to themselves. Probably be like, no, it doesn't matter who won. But it matters a little bit. But again, Nicholas, the two of them probably wouldn't say anything. And it'd probably take a while to get used to having a parent around again. And he would keep encouraging Camilla to kind of go off and do good at college and all that stuff, while he stays behind and does quantum mechanics. Hangs out with Hugh every now and then, mostly to kind of be like, wow, man, so, a lot of eyes, huh? Stuff like that. But that's probably it for Nicholas.
A lot of eyes.
Okay. How about Signa?
Signa would, unsure whether or not how much her dad knows, would officially come out to her father.
This version of your dad was super supportive and on board with all of it.
She doesn't know if she had come out to him in this timeline. She's like, I'm gonna make sure. Like, hey, Dad, I'm gay. He's like, I know. He's like, cool.
I've always known, child. I've always known.
Would have figured out what the hell's supposed to happen with Astrid? Like, is she gonna like live in the house, or is she gonna like live with Rindis inside the thing, inside the loop, and then just fucking get back to going to the scrapyard like every weekend and fucking finding weird, cool shit and putting it back together and hanging out with her friends. Just goes back to normal, but has her girlfriend with her. Teaches Astrid how to work with engines and repair stuff.
And finally, Ashley. How does a month from now look for her?
Ashley doesn't push people away for very long. She takes her space for like a day or two to get her bearings and figure out where things stand. She definitely makes time for everybody in her life. Life now that there's like so many of them back, she's still pursuing her career in virtual reality. Plays with her band. Goes to hang out with Tamara, BB, Signa, Nicholas, Astrid, Camilla, but she also, goes to see the other friends she's had longer, including Olwen and Barry, and she's just trying to be everywhere. Keeps herself really busy, but every so often she'll try to find a place where she can be alone and still feels kind of haunted, and like even though everything's better, just continues to carry a sense of guilt with her that at some interval in time she lived when others didn't, and she's happy to see everyone back, but it's that kind of thing where she's still carrying that guilt and those scars. She probably reconnects with Rindis.
Chicka wow wow.
And also spends time with her family. Learns gun safety, finally.
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 It's fine. You just shot someone once. It's fine. They're alive, technically.
Technically.
They weren't a good person. That's not good.
I mean, it could be Final Destination where if they needed to die, they'll still die. Who knows? Probably not.
Then we're all like, wow, man, isn't it great that we're all together in front of this French cafe or however, like, the stupid ending to the first one. It's like, wow, this is so cool. Oh, sudden sign.
Oh no, a bus.
Yeah, I was going to say, BB's the chick who gets hit by the bus.
Nicholas, that sounds like a dumb premise for a movie.
No, hear me out. You see, everyone, when they die, they get saved, but then they don't get saved because death still comes for them. And death is wind.
How would that even work? What is he gonna do? Like, casually blow paper in your eyes so you get paper?
No, you see, it's just that's the presence of death. But then you'll like, death will make water come out of the bathtub, and then you'll slip on it.
Can I slap him now?
No,
I kind of want to see 4 more movies of this same premise happening.
It sounds
that's
like
terrible.
the one of the trailers for that movie would traumatize a young boy about lawnmowers for 6 years, and you won't get over it for a long time to realize it's stupid.
Well, if you're not into that idea, I do have another one that I could pitch. It's about a serial killer who doesn't actually kill people, but he wants to teach them life lessons about the horrible things they were doing, and the lessons are what actually kill them if they don't have the courage to live.
That
just sounds like torture
makes him
porn.
an accessory.
Okay, I like that one, but
I don't. It sounds awful.
you gotta see. We get to see like all the blood and stuff, right?
Oh, absolutely. You'll still see all of the horrible body mutilation.
But like, it'll
but
at
you
least be something more than just
That's
right?
just-
like a cool psychological thriller with that.
But out of
That's
character.
just gross. It's not scary.
Yeah, I'm with,
Real horror is suspense.
I'm with Ashley on this one. What the fuck?
No, real suspense is
But now
suspense.
what if?
Out
Oh,
of
now what if
character.
you like I said, like a thriller?
Okay.
Out of character, the first Saw movie was actually quite bloodless.
It was.
It was
Mm-hmm.
it was actually they were trying to go for a more suspenseful movie. And then when they were doing the second one, everyone's like, "Can we like see the traps going like working?" And they're like,
Okay, it sounds like maybe the first one's alright, but then it's just terrible.
It goes downhill from there
it goes
pretty
downhill
fast.
super bad. And they got
sounds like half the
Look.
Friday the 13th movies.
hey
Original horror movies were all about who would die, not how they die.
Yeah. I mean that's accurate.
Okay, look.
If you know everybody's gonna die, you don't care.
These movies sound weird. You should all watch the classic Swedish film where a guy plays chess against death for 3 hours. That one is long.
Hey, they made us watch that in school.
We had
I
watched that,
remember that.
We watched that last week.
I'm gonna just go
Yeah.
watch Cannibal
Yeah.
Holocaust. Thanks, bye.
Why would you watch Cannibal
Oh
Holocaust?
no!
Don't watch that.
Mhm.
Don't watch that movie.
It sounds less torturous than this.
I bet they're a bunch of assholes who actually kill animals on camera.
You don't understand the subtleties of the Swedish language. That's what's wrong.
I don't. I speak
Plus,
French.
It was,
I
Plus, it
understand
gave
the
us a lot of-
subtleties of the Swedish language.
You barely speak Swedish. I have to slow it down when I talk to you.
You do not have to slow it down when you talk to me.
I do anyways.
I understand it fine. I just have trouble speaking it.
well, it must be nice to speak a second language, all of you.
BB probably speaks like 5 languages. He's a fucking genius.
He's not gonna tell them that. He's not gonna think they're
He's known Swedish this whole time. He just never told anyone.
He's like I had to learn when we found out about like the Swedish facility, like we're sending people over all the time. I had to learn it to talk to them. I've just been super ignorant this entire time because I wanted you two to feel special.
What are
Dang.
you doing special for speaking my native tongue?
Yeah, that was your gimmick.
Well, compared to a bunch of
No, my
compared
gimmick
to a bunch
was
of like
engine.
lame English
was also Swedish.
and robot fucking.
Swedish
Yeah,
engines
that.
and robot fucking.
And robot fucking.
And
There
I-
is-
Let me tell you, the robot fucking has been going excellent, by the way.
I'm very happy for you. On that note,
on the robot fucking note.
Well, the
Astrid
robot
is
fucking,
the
no.
only gynoid that actually does not flinch at.
That's good.
She's getting better. Progress.
Astrid.
She did scream. She did scream at the male robots though,
That I did.
Oh,
and that's IL, not LE.
Only sometimes does her eyes go red and she threatens to murder humanity. It's only occasionally.
I bet she wants to watch Cannibal Holocaust Island or whatever it's called.
no, that was Brenda's.
That was Rindus.
Yeah. I just could calm her down. See,
There was no French accent on that. Thank you
I
very
was
much.
feeling lazy. Don't. Don't blame Rindis. Blame Rindis.
Fix the accent.
She's had 20 years to have a fake accent. Get off my back.
So,
Does our story end with us
Actually-
arguing about movies?
Yeah, you guys do the how it should have ended ending, where you guys are arguing about a movie in front of in a coffee shop.
Oh no. It's like the Seinfeld ending, only we're not going to jail. Where they're just talking about nonsense as it faces black.
Yeah, this is exactly what it's been, a show about nothing.
Except for robots.
Except this show has been about everything.
Time travel.
And time travel.
And time travel. Yeah, there's a lot of themes in it.
Season 2 is going to be a trip.
Season 2 is going to be a trip. A trip to
We're going to the
another
Olympic
world.
Games. Oh, even better, we get to go to the Swedish facility.
You could go to the Swedish facility.
No, go to Sweden.
we gotta get you back.
She's gonna move back when she's 18.
Gotta keep Cigna around.
Yeah, you guys are sitting around in the coffee shop talking about bad movies, and then there's like a thunderclap and the cackle of lightning, and like an orb appears and lightning forms around it, and everything that it touches disintegrates, and then Astrid steps out, and she's in like combat gear and holding 2 flamethrowers, and she says,
up.
"Ashley, BB, you've got to come with me. You're never gonna believe this."
Shut up.
Oh no.
Hey,
Yeah.
I know
All
you're
the
the
use
same
that
house
bro.
as Ren. Can you slap him for me?
She's gonna do that anyways.
I am now.
Do it a second time. I want to see it. Do it on camera.
No.
No, not a
It was all gonna be fine. It was all gonna be fine. Then you had to pull that movie ending out.
I was like, wait, like Terminator? No.
No.
Oh,
So much worse. So much
No.
worse.
Yeah.
Not Mario.
Yeah, it's a Mario ending. You're welcome. But
I'll be the Luigi Mario.
it's me, Luigi Mario.
Mario.
What do they call you? Luigi? Nah, you see, I'm Luigi Mario. This is my brother Mario. And then young me cried
It was pretty bad.
for a
Yeah,
long time in that movie theater.
it was pretty bad. Yeah. All right, so that's us. We will conclude here, and I'm gonna send y'all over to Colonomicon because they are playing a Sunday one-shot, something called Comrades, which might be right up Felis's alley. But I see.
I am an anarcho-communist.
I see one of my friends is in a old-timey maid outfit, and another friend is in like an old maid outfit, and then Cadence is just dressed as an old lady. And so I'm curious to see what this is. So we're gonna go say hi to them.
The state has a monopoly on violence. Take your power back.
Yep. Whatever that meant. Yeah.
We here at Party White Gaming do not condone political parties.
It's not a political party. It's
Even
more
though we are affiliated with our various ones, we do not get into politics here.
Have a good night.